Hey everybody, it's Kaylin Me. I'm a 9-star Emerald in Helena, Montana. I've been doing Advocare almost 4 years, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about National Success School. It's the biggest event that Advocare puts on, and it is my favorite thing about Advocare. I will never miss it. It is so much fun. You learn so much. You get this fire lit under your butt. You're motivated. You come home and you just do it. It's coming up July 14th through 16th, and I want to make sure that each and every one of you hear me out. And maybe it's still not going to be for you, maybe you're on the fence and you're not going to go or whatever, but my goal here is that at least one person hears something that changes their heart and helps them get on that plane or in that car and get to National Success School. When I first got invited to my first Success School, I was 19 years old. I'd never flown anywhere by myself. I had a baby who was nursing. My husband was unsupportive and told me that I couldn't buy the products, I couldn't go, I couldn't do it. I was already making about $1,500 a month in Advocare. And when my aunt invited me, she said, KK, you gotta come to this. And I said, I don't need to go to that. I'm already doing fine. I had that attitude, like, I don't need to go to Success School to make money. I'm already making money. Why would I spend the money I just earned to go to that? That's kind of the attitude I had. Besides, like I said, I had all of these factors playing into me not going. The baby, the unsupportive husband, not wanting to spend the money. I had it all coming toward me and working against me. But in the end, we ended up going because Aunt Carrie kept saying, come, please come, you have to come. So we went, both of us together. And when I look back at us going there, we had a lot of issues getting there. We had a lot of flight problems. Turns out our daughter wasn't even allowed in the arena. So we had to keep switching back and forth and missing some of it and taking turns going. But when I look back, the biggest memory and takeaway I have from that, hi honey, is my husband, who usually gets in bed and his head hits the pillow and he falls asleep, was up at night staring at the ceiling and his leg was shaking. And I looked over at him and I said, seriously honey, what are you thinking about? And he said, if we could even make $5,000 like that guy does, if that guy could do it, why can't we? And I remember going to bed thinking my husband is finally on board. We're going to do this together. We came home that next month, doubled our income. My husband was able to walk away from his job. And at the age of 19 and 20 years old, we were both able to be stay-at-home parents and have been from that day on. From that Success School on, from Success School to the next Success School, we moved 2 more pen levels and increased our income by more than double. And it changed our lives. And every Success School since we have left and our income has gone up by at least $1,000. In fact, the 2014 Success School, we went in as Gold 3-star, and from August until March of that year, we went from $5,000 a month to $25,000 and skipped 6 pen levels. So it's a big deal. It's a really great part of your business. You've got to get there. You're going to have adversity. You're going to have reasons not to go, but I challenge you to ignore those reasons and do it anyway. It is the single most important thing you can do for your business. And the people who are inviting you to go aren't doing it for their benefit, because we don't benefit if you come to Success School with us. It doesn't do anything for us, but we know what it'll do for you. So I challenge you to talk to your leader and make a plan, because we all know how to help you, fit it in your budget, make it work for you. We'll make you a plan. If you have to cut things out of your life for the next 30 days to save, if you have to sell things you don't use, mow lawns, babysit, do what you got to do to find the money. It'll be well worth it. I can promise you that. The other part of it too is you don't want to miss it. The pictures, the videos, they don't do it justice. You're going to see everybody else going and you're going to wish you were there. So instead of wishing you were there, just come. I have never once in almost 4 years heard somebody tell me, I regret going to National Success School. It is the best training you'll ever receive. You'll get to meet all these people. Instead of being in your tiny little bubble like we are, like up here in Montana, there's nobody up here. It's just us, and it's like this tiny Montana bubble, okay? And that's all you have all year. The same people, the same events, the same stuff. You go to Success School and it's all these people and all these awesome trainings. The doctors are there, the endorsers are there, the Cowboys cheerleaders do a dance with fireworks. Like, it is so amazing. And if there's one thing I could tell you to do to benefit your business, it would be to get to this event, not just this year, but every year to come. The people who consistently go to success school after success school after success school are the ones who earn the most income. It's not just going once and being done with it, it's continually going. It's an investment in you, it's an investment in your future, it's an investment in your success. I always compare it to, doctors. If a doctor didn't go to med school, do you think he'd be a successful doctor? No, he wouldn't even be able to practice. If a lawyer didn't go to law school, would you want them representing your case? No, he couldn't be a lawyer. So if you want to be a successful Advocare distributor and make more than $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month, you gotta go to success school. And there's so many excuses you can have, but I challenge you to look past the excuses and look for the rewards. It's going to be the best decision you ever make. I promise you, you're going to love it. You're going to learn so much. There's so many of us who can help you make a plan to get there. But it's the best thing you can do. And I challenge you to commit now and figure out the rest later. Get your ticket. I would really highly recommend looking at airfare right now and getting that ASAP as well. We'll help you figure out the hotels, the cars. Your leader's going to help you do that. But it's going to change your life. It's going to motivate you, get you fired up, and help you really get to where you want to be in Advocare. So let's go together. Can't wait to see you at Cowboy Stadium. And that's in 30 days. So let's go.